Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Sailwind. We're picking up right after where we left off in the last episode. After finally dropping the anchor a few yards from, or a few feet from Ona, which is the very tiny village just right there. As we painfully discovered last episode, no dock, so we dropped the anchor at what I would qualify as a safe distance from shore. And yeah, so off screen I unloaded our cargo. I'm just finishing up to complete my missions here. So we had some medicine, some cave mushrooms, and some green tobacco to deliver to Ona. And we also grabbed some barrels of water and one case of salmon. But as you may remember, in my rush to properly maneuver my boat, I was able to, I accidentally picked up a salmon from the box and rendering it totally useless for trade. So it's now become my additional food supply on the boat. So let's go and sell the water there. So we are back at 1663 emerald dragons, and let's take a look at our missions. So we have a few missions going back to Kicia Bay. Now the problem that I have with that is Kicia Bay only had lumber missions last time, and that translated into a very challenging course. Or was it Senma? No, it was Kicia Bay. Yeah, it was Kicia Bay. So I'm also kind of tempted to go back to Fire Fish Town here, just because it's a capital, and we can take actually 4 missions. So I'll probably do that, and off screen load the boat during the night just before going to bed, and then we'll get ready to set sail to Fire Fish Town in the early morning. Good morning. Alright, so slight change of plan. As you can see, my boat is not loaded, and the reason why is that I started to look at the trades, and it seems that Kicia Bay is actually demanding a lot of different goods that Ona has available. So I was thinking of simply going from Ona to Kicia Bay first, and then from Kicia Bay making my way east to Fire Fish Town. So that's a 2-way trip, and because of that I'm gonna have to be careful what type of trade I'm taking versus what type of mission I'm taking. If I'm planning to stop by Kicia Bay, then I could potentially take some missions to Kicia Bay, and I also didn't want to take a mission just before midnight, because then I'm automatically losing a day for no specific reason. So I didn't want to take that risk. And so let's look at our mission here. So we've got water to Kicia Bay, so 5, so that's a lot for only 52 emerald dragons payout. So generally speaking, what we were going to be looking for is a low amount of cargo for a high reward. Like here, I already know I'm going to take that one. 2 days, 83 emerald dragons for only 1 water. That's coming with me. 5 oranges, that's a bit too much. Kicia Bay, 5 salmons, that's a lot. 2 oranges to Kicia Bay. I'm going there anyway, 42, but that's still a lot. I might, oh, okay, only 1 more pages of missions. So if we look at trade, right, as I was telling you, so salmon not so much, water extremely, I mean, let's say good profit, fairly low cost, only 208, and I'm familiar with handling barrels of water. Then if we look at medicine, so that's too expensive. Silk is way too expensive. Mead is expensive, but delivering a little bit of profit. Rice not so much. Oranges not so much. Leather not so much. and rabbit fur not so much. So interestingly enough, yesterday the trades were much more interesting. So that's probably a good example of how dynamic the trade system is. Now water remains my main thing here. So I'm gonna grab, let's take our missions first. So we are taking water to Fire Fish Town, and we're taking for now 2 oranges. So oranges I think are big packets or something. Yeah, alright. Okay, salmon 5, 83 though, but 5, too much. Alright. So okay, not so bad. Not so bad. So I'm gonna do it like in 2 different steps. First I'm gonna put them closer to the shore, and then after that I'll load, but probably off screen because it's extremely painful to load here, and obviously that's the only town that doesn't have the dockers. Ooh, just got a barrel of water in my head right there. So I have 1,000. I'm probably gonna start loading first, and then depending on how much space I have, I might complete with a few trade items, and then we should be good. Alright, let me load and let's get underway. And we're ready. So I just bought 1 additional barrel of water, just literally to restock my stock. I was very low, so just decided to consume the rest of the water that I had, and then from there we're all ready to sail, and we're gonna actually sell most of our cargo when we arrive at Kicia Bay, and then from there we will we will try to see if we can grab some more. I'm doing a terrible departure here. I'm sorry. I was trying to. Okay. Let's go. Bring it in. 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 Okay. Let's get some speed. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like it's gonna be tight again. All good. All good, but still a bit tight. Okay. Let's raise our gaff. And then we go. See you, Ona. Very interesting place. Very interesting. Very surprising place, but I guess very much in line with the feel of this lagoon. So we got good wind. Again, we're trying to go straight south in between that big rock and that sandbank, and then we should be in view of Kicia Bay. So my objective is to arrive at Kicia Bay before the end of the day. If we can unload, see if we can get some interesting trades, and then go on my way straight to Fire Fish Town. I still would like to avoid having too much penalties because I'm not able to deliver on time. So that's another thing. Okay. All right. I'll probably drop a fishing line and I'll see you guys when probably when we're in view of Kicia Bay. And there we are, guys, about to reach Kicia Bay just as the sun sets. So I guess I've been a bit ambitious about what we would be able to accomplish. Again, the wind has turned a little bit. I'm gonna drop my gaff. I don't really need it anymore. I'm going back to dropping my square sail. I have fairly slow wind coming from my stern, and at this point I know I'm not gonna go back to from Kicia Bay today. I'll probably sleep there and leave in the very early hours of tomorrow. Yeah, I probably want to go to bed early and then wake up early. That would be ideal. Not too sure how this docking is gonna go though. It's starting to be quite dark, and I'm not yet 100% familiar with this lagoon. Weather patterns here are very interesting though. All right. About to dock here. As the village sprang to life. I think at this point I can probably raise my square gaff ideally a bit more quickly, because I'm gonna impact the dock real hard. It's close. Let's see here. This one sounds about right. Just noticing that the wind is not really favorable for us to leave this space. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but hey, that's a problem for tomorrow. Beautiful night, Kicia Bay. See you in the morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. I mean, hopefully it's an early morning. Yeah, 6:15. We're still in Kicia Bay, and so what I've done last night before going to bed is that there was no trade that was really interesting. So what I decided to go for is take 2 additional missions to Fire Fish Town, and the reason why, whoa, that was a bit sketchy here. Oh yeah, it's because I don't think the first crate is actually very stable. Anyway, so what I realized, and I'll show that in a sec here, is that if we look at our log and our reputation, we're very close from 8,000, which will give us another 5% retail discount. So we definitely want that. How's the wind? How am I supposed to get out of here? Let me see here. Okay, let's try something like that. Let me make sure that the helm is straight, which it is. How are we supposed to leave port? And of course that happens when I'm kind of running against the clock to complete my mission that I took from Ona to Firefish Town. Alright, that didn't work too bad. Let me let the boat go here and try to do something like too far, something like this. Alright, then something like this, and something like this. Let's kind of roleplay that there actually is some hull damage in this game. And so my plan, given the wind direction, is gonna be to... I think we're gonna start our journey outside of the lagoon. So I was thinking of this, and then try this, and then pull it. Yes. And then pull it slowly. Alright. Whoops. Alright. It doesn't work as well as I anticipated, but okay. let's not look at this. But we are now able to actually catch the wind. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this and this, and we should yes. We're going slow, guys, I know. Give me a break here. I'm trying to negotiate. Okay, so I don't want to take any risk with the wind. Yes, I know. Give me just 1 sec. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna use every single feature that Reliant made available to us. And mostly mostly because the game is hard enough as it is, and I want it to remain a pleasant experience. Let's bring that one up. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of zigzagging to do. Where or how do I want to leave this? I think I want to go around Kicia Bay from the south and then get back inside the Fire Fish Lagoon, either in the middle or go all the way around straight to Firefish Town. Let's see. Oops. Getting a little bit close here. Very close. Let's angle toward our starboard here. And then with very close hold. Again, I don't know how you're supposed to do that with I don't know how you're supposed to do that with a capital ship, to be honest. No idea. But yeah, there we go. See you, Kicia Bay, and let's go back to Firefish Town. We're back in the lagoon on our way to Firefish Town. And as we're closing episode 8 here, it's another big milestone, right? We've kind of completed our exploration of Firefish Lagoon, which remains like something of a beauty, and I really enjoyed our adventures in this region so far. But now I think that we're nowhere near ready to take on the next big step in our journey and turn our attention to the Emerald Archipelago. We need much more resources, being currency, money, or even supplies, to be ready for that journey. And as I'm approaching Firefish Town, so back to where we started our exploratory journey here, I think I'm gonna spend the next in-game weeks trying to optimize trade and really get ready for this sailing journey to the Emerald Archipelago. So until then, I'll see ya.